Lone Wolf McQuade is an action classic, but what happened off-screen was just as explosive. Did Chuck Norris and David Carradine's clash go beyond the script? You'll be shocked to hear from Norris himself on what he had to say about David Carradine. And his comments about working with Barbara Carrera? Let's just say they weren't what anyone saw coming. It's all ahead as we take a look at the cast. Then and now. J.J. McQuade. Chuck Norris starred as J.J. McQuade, a tough-as-nails Texas Ranger with a lone wolf mentality, forced to take on a dangerous arms smuggling operation. Before Lone Wolf McQuade, Norris had a clean-cut, all-American image, and director Steve Carver had to convince him to grow a beard, drink beer on screen, and adopt a grittier persona. Initially, Norris resisted, fearing it would alienate his younger fans. But Carver emphasized that embracing the rugged lone wolf aesthetic was essential for making the character believable. The film also featured one of Norris's most iconic moments, McQuade driving his Ram Charger out of a buried grave. The stunt was executed using airplane tracks hidden beneath the dirt for traction, but the maneuver was extremely dangerous, as the stunt driver performing it was essentially blind while trying to drive the vehicle out. Lone Wolf McQuade further cemented Norris as an action star, leading to later successes like Missing in Action and Walker, Texas Ranger. The name Lone Wolf even stuck with him, as he was nicknamed Lone Wolf in The Expendables 2. In 2025, he is 85 years old. Dakota. L.Q. Jones played Dakota, McQuade's retired Texas Ranger friend who still had plenty of wisdom and grit to offer. A veteran character actor, Jones was known for his tough, no-nonsense roles in westerns and action films. His long career included appearances in The Wild Bunch, Casino, and numerous classic TV shows. He passed away in 2022 at the age of 94. T. Tyler. R.G. Armstrong played T. Tyler, McQuade's tough and authoritative superior. Known for his gruff demeanor and commanding presence, Armstrong was a familiar face in westerns and action films. His extensive career spanned decades, with roles in Predator, Race with the Devil, and numerous classic TV series. He passed away in 2012 at the age of 95. Kayo. Robert Beltran played Kayo, McQuade's young and determined partner who brings energy and support to the mission. Beltran gained widespread recognition for his role as Commander Chakotay in Star Trek Voyager, a performance that made him a fan favorite in the sci-fi world. Over the years, he has continued acting in both television and theater. In 2025, he is 71 years old. Jackson. Leon Isaac Kennedy brought charisma and intensity to the role of Jackson, the determined FBI agent who joins forces with McQuade. Already known for his breakout performance as Too Sweet in the penitentiary films, Kennedy carved out a niche in action and crime dramas. Beyond acting, he built a career as a writer, producer, and motivational speaker. In 2025, he is 76 years old. Sally McQuade. Dana Kimmel played Sally McQuade, J.J. McQuade's daughter, whose safety becomes a driving force in the film's action-packed story. Kimmel was no stranger to the big screen, having already gained recognition for her role as Chris Higgins in Friday the 13th, Part 3. She later transitioned to television, appearing in shows like Texas and Different Strokes. In 2025, she is 66 years old. Molly McQuade. Sharon Farrell took on the role of Molly McQuade, J.J. McQuade's ex-wife, bringing emotional depth to the action-packed story. Farrell had a long career in film and television, with standout roles in It's Alive, The Reavers, and popular TV series like Hawaii Five-0 and The Young and the Restless. She remained active in the industry for decades before passing away in 2023 at the age of 82. The Punk. Aaron Norris made a brief appearance as a punk in Lone Wolf McQuade. Beyond acting, he has built a multifaceted career as a stunt performer, director, and producer. Notably, he directed several action films, including Braddock Missing in Action 3 and Delta Force 2, The Colombian Connection, both starring his brother Chuck Norris. In 2025, Aaron Norris is 73 years old. Lola Richardson. Barbara Carrera played Lola Richardson, the alluring and mysterious woman who becomes entangled in McQuade's high-stakes battle against crime. A former model-turned-actress, Carrera gained widespread recognition for her role as Fatima Blush in the James Bond film Never Say Never Again, and appeared in films like The Island of Dr. Moreau and Condorman. One of her most memorable scenes in Lone Wolf McQuade was the mud-filled love scene with Chuck Norris. Norris later admitted that this scene was a lot more fun than filming the fight scenes, and compared to traditional love scenes, which require precise positioning, bright lights, and a room full of crew members, the mud scene was far more natural and enjoyable to film. In 2025, Carrera is 79 years old. Falcone. Daniel Frischman portrayed Falcone, a key associate in Raleigh Wilkes' criminal operations. Standing at 4 feet 3 inches, Frischman brought a unique presence to his roles. Beyond Lone Wolf McQuade, he is recognized for portraying Deej Warwick in Caravan of Courage, an Ewok adventure and its sequel, Ewoks: The Battle for Endor. Additionally, Frischman appeared in the comedy Under the Rainbow and had guest roles on television series such as Night Court, where he played District Attorney Vincent Daniels. In 2025, he is 78 years old. Raleigh Wilkes. David Carradine took on the role of Raleigh Wilkes, the ruthless arms dealer and martial artist who becomes McQuade's fiercest adversary. Best known for playing Kwai Chang Caine in Kung Fu, Carradine performed his own fight scenes in Lone Wolf McQuade, but unlike Chuck Norris, he wasn't a formally trained fighter. This led to challenges on set, as his strikes often landed harder than intended. Norris later recalled that Carradine unintentionally injured multiple stuntmen, sending 2 to the hospital, and even struck Dana Kimmel, who played McQuade's daughter, so hard in one scene that her reaction on film was genuine. During their fight sequences, Carradine's uncontrolled strikes became a real challenge, and in one scene, he repeatedly kicked Norris in the ribs with full force. After 12 painful takes, Norris had to push through and move on. He later cautioned Carradine that while body shots were fine, any hit to his face would force him to strike back.
I told him, I said, hit me in the body, it's fine. I said, I won't retaliate if you hit me in the body. I said, hit me in the face, so I'm going to retaliate.
Reflecting on Carradine's martial arts abilities, Norris humorously remarked that Carradine was as good a martial artist as Norris was an actor. Despite the physical intensity, Norris praised Carradine's acting skills, saying they worked well together on screen. Carradine went on to star in Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill films before passing away in 2009 at the age of 72. Jefe. Jorge Cervera Jr. portrayed Jefe, a formidable figure within the criminal underworld in Lone Wolf McQuade. Born on June 15, 1943 in Mexico, Cervera Jr. has built a diverse career as both an actor and director. His filmography includes roles in Three Amigos, True Confessions, and Real Women Have Curves. In addition to his on-screen work, he directed Julio and His Angel in 1996. As of 2025, Jorge Cervera Jr. is 82 years old. Snow. William Sanderson portrayed Snow, a henchman in Raleigh Wilkes' operation, adding a distinctive presence to Lone Wolf McQuade. Born on January 10, 1944, in Memphis, Tennessee, Sanderson's career is marked by a series of memorable character roles. He is perhaps best known for his portrayal of J.F. Sebastian in Blade Runner, the quirky Larry on the sitcom Newhart, and the cunning E.B. Farnham in HBO's Deadwood. In 2019, he published his memoir, Yes, I'm That Guy, The Rough and Tumble Life of a Character Actor, offering insights into his extensive career. As of 2025, William Sanderson is 81 years old. Don't forget to help our channel grow by hitting the subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for watching.